We conclude by giving you a curtain raiser of the next big event that India is ready to host, the AI Impact Summit. Abhishek Singh, may I request you to give us a quick curtain raiser and join us on stage to very quickly give us what we can expect from the AI Impact Summit. Please walk up on stage. Thank you very much, Mr. Krishnan and Mr. Nagaraju, for joining us here this evening. Mr. Singh, welcome to The Verdict, and let me start by asking you, people watching here in this room and everybody watching us online, what should we expect from the India AI Impact Summit?
See, we are just 2 weeks away from the Impact Summit, which begins on 16th. The 16th to 20th February, the whole world will be here. And this is the follow-up of the 4th summit post Bletchley Park, the first such summit in the developing world, first such summit in the global south. And we are getting a host of world leaders, almost 15 HOGs, heads of government, heads of state, almost 50 to 60 ministers, all the top tech CEOs, whosoever you can think of in the AI universe, they all will be here. All the top researchers will be here. And we are doing as many as 600 plus sessions during the 5 days of the summit. Honorable Prime Minister will be there. So there's a lot that's happening. Almost every subject related to AI will be discussed, debated. The experts will be there. And it will be urge all of you to join in for the summit and contribute.
Well, we will most certainly be joining in, but let me understand from you, what can we expect by way of announcements? You said that there is going to, of course, be significant representation of global industry, the who's who, from Sam Altman to Jensen Huang and many others are here. What can we expect in terms of announcements?
See, a lot of announcements will happen from Indian AI champions. The projects in IndiaAI Mission that we started funding last year, many of them are coming to finality, and they will be launching Indian foundation models, in AI applications, use cases. The global AI leaders are also coming here, and they are also looking at a lot of ways in which they can leverage India for building their AI ecosystem. The budget announcement yesterday, especially with regard to data centers, will be a big fillip, and we do expect that many more such investment announcements, as we heard from Google some months back, will again be happening at the summit.
Okay, so a lot of announcements, possibly investment-related announcements also?
Surely. In fact, our minister told in the press conference that we already have had almost $90 billion of announcement in the last few months. And as we go forward, we'll be most probably be expecting much more than what we have already had.
Okay, so what should we expect now in terms of India's AI agenda? What will the priorities be? What should we realistically pencil in?
See, like our biggest advantage is that we have the talent. And the whole world looks at Indian talent to build AI systems and applications. So we are going to emerge as the go-to place for sourcing AI talent, for building agentic AI, for building physical AI. And number two, India is emerging as the AI use case capital for the world. So the AI application that we are building in healthcare, in education, in agriculture, that can become like a model for, as we have set our DPI for the whole global south and the other parts of the world to look at, adopt, replicate.
Okay, one of the questions that's being asked is that the data center business, for instance, it has a huge impact. It's a power guzzler, it's a water guzzler. It does have an impact on the areas in which these data centers come up. What is the multiplier impact? Because even if you look at the returns, the returns are between 12 and 13% is what we're given to understand. So how do we balance, what it means in terms of electricity, water, and so on and so forth? And what do you anticipate the multiplier impact?
See, the multiplier impact will be in the form of, of course, data centers. Once the whole world builds a data center, and India, for example, becomes the AI inferencing capital of the world, with the AI inferencing happening here because the data centers are located here. And the advantage we have is of the low cost of power and the low cost of building data center that is there. But that will also, added with the talent that we have, the development centers, the GCCs, the AI application development will pick up. So it's just a starting point. As you move forward, it will contribute a big way in India moving up the value chain on the entire AI stack.
Okay, sovereign models, and you said that that's expected to be the announcement or one of the announcements that we see at the India AI Impact Summit. What will these sovereign models really do? What do they achieve in an era where we already have many LLMs already in play and have been adopted by Indian consumers?
See, the Indian sovereign models being built by companies like Sarvam, BharatGen, Socket, Gyani, GAN, whom we have funded in IndiaAI Mission, will build solutions that will solve for India. They will be customized, they will be trained on Indian datasets in Indian languages and Indian context, and they will be useful for the use cases that we need. Maybe they are not competing to achieve artificial general intelligence as many of the frontier AI labs globally are doing. But these solutions, whether they are there to solve a farmer's problem, in fact, that was also mentioned in the budget, the Mahavistar, the India Vistar project, which we have done a pilot in Maharashtra, and now we are replicating across India, where agri-advisory services will be there. Similarly, the use cases in healthcare, use cases in education, they will all ride on Indian foundation models, and we'll be able to show to the world what ways you can enable diffusion of AI rather than just being in the quest for building the best model or the highest parameter models.
So let me end by asking you, what would you hope to be the outcome of the India AI Impact Summit?
See, the biggest outcome will be that the world to recognize India as an AI power, the world to recognize that whenever, anywhere in the world thinks of building agentic AI, thinks of building AI transformation services, thinks of identifying a source of forward deployment engineers, they will think of India. And it will be a huge opportunity for our engineers and our startups and our industry.
It will be an opportunity for our knowledge economy, and that is the hope that the government is working with. Mr. Singh, we wish you the very best of luck. And ladies and gentlemen, you can catch all the action from the India AI Impact Summit on CNBC TV18. We will, of course, be broadcasting live from the Impact Summit. But thank you so much for giving us a very comprehensive view of what we can expect and what the agenda is going to be on the AI front. A big round of applause for Mr. Abhishek Singh. Thank you so much for joining us.